Slightly hungover, slightly hungover you. Slightly hungover, slightly hungover you. I'd be lying, baby, if I said it wasn't true. Slightly
Hello,
hungover
ABOB.
wasn't true. Maybe slightly blue.
Glasgow in the fucking house.
Slightly hungover,
Hi, Rami, how are you?
maybe slightly blue. I never had the blues, baby, before I met you.
All right. All right, guys, how are you? Good morning, team. I'm fine, thank you, thank you. So, yeah. Yesterday I took two trades and both trades hit stop loss for me. So not the best start of the week, but that's okay, right? That's okay. Hello, Stefan. How are you, mate? Now, those two trades were, VAP signals. Today I took two F1 trades, one on the GBP Aussie. Of course, that I took my entire trade around this level for about 2.8 R, and one on the GBP New Zealand dollar. Now, this was a very, very, very low risk trade because I am testing reversals on the F1, but it worked out. So, personally speaking, I am on the green for the week. So, what do I think about gold? I have a buy limit set in gold. I'm looking for longs. I leave trade with gold this period. Hope there are forex trades. Yeah, I mean, I'm sorry. I am in this euro yen long. I took this euro yen long. Pretty awesome snipe entry. I'm managing it quite aggressively though. But this is a Japanese yen short. If you notice the Japanese yen basket quite. Let me show you. Right, I'm gonna go to a 10-minute chart actually. So the Japanese yen basket created that reversal setup that I'm always looking for, right here. So I need to see a break of these lows, right? A real break of the structure in order for me to hold that trade. But it's looking fine. The reason that I didn't send that signal is because Olympia is already long on the on the euro yen, so it doesn't make sense, right? To have two signals long on the euro yen. I'm sorry, which is short on the Japanese yen. But if you're following Olympia signal, I mean, that's completely and utterly fine because it's basically the same direction that I'm looking for. We're in your buy limit long 1800. Nope. My buy limit is, oh boy. Did I make a mistake or a typo? No, I didn't. My buy limit is here, 1819.75, right here. I'm gonna record the video for my VIP, so but I'm going to wait for everybody to join me. Gold has gone and crushed the last 6 days. Due for a rebound. I mean, Tim, that's I mean, I wouldn't say that I agree, but yeah, I agree. I don't think about this in the terms of this market has been so bearish that it has to bounce back. No, what I'm going to record the video right now. So pay attention. This is my thought process on this particular trade. All right, traders, how are you? I'm gonna talk about my gold longs, right? First of all, if you notice, my chart has a very big gray rectangle. Now, this is the zone, the very high time frame zone that I was looking for gold to hit. Now, I think I have to go to a 12-hour chart. Dale, dale, ajá. Hold on. Right. So basically, I'm gonna go to a 10-hour chart. No, 10-hour, 10-hour, 8-hour, 10-hour. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it's a 10-hour, 8-hour. I mean, the reason that I go through a 10-hour, 8-hour chart is because I don't want to zoom in on my chart, right? So basically, I'm looking at this zone right here, this massive order block. So let me just zoom in. After this the 10-hour chart, right? After the break of these lows, the last sweep of the lows, here is where we had that market structure shift, right? And here is where buyers jumped in, creating this, imbalance, this particular imbalance, right? So I was waiting for price to hit this particular level. Now I'm gonna go to a 5-minute chart, right? And I'm going to delete this because I just don't like it. But you know what? That is the zone. Now, what I'm looking here in the 5-minute chart is the same thing, right? We have the last sweep of the lows, right? We don't know if this is in fact, a liquidity sweep or the last sweep of the lows before a reversal until we get the break of the previous highs, which is the market structure shift, right? And also we got another break of the structure, so the bullish side or the long side in this market can, in my eyes, is confirmed. So why am I looking for buy limits in this level? Because one, we have very weak long players in the market creating liquidity here, and also we do have liquidity here, and here is that imbalance created by this order block where buyers jumped in, which is where I am looking to get in long. Now my stop losses are below these lows, right? And the reason that I'm also risking only 0.21% is because if gold breaks with the order block that I'm or my entry level quite hard, I can move my stop losses below the Asian session lows to maximize my risk at 0.25%. All right, so that is what I'm looking at here. Now let me send this. Okay. Other than that, hold on, Other than that, I'm just long personally, right, I'm long the euro yen, and this was my setup, right? I was looking for price to mitigate this imbalance right here. I'm gonna change the colors afterwards. Um, yeah. Now my stop losses are not at break even on this trade yet, but very possibly. I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna wait for the open actually. Dale, no tengo la cámara encendida. The Japanese yen looks very bearish, but also, the US dollar looks bearish. So this is a double whammy for the euro yen. Let's see. Maybe we'll take swing trade in groups. It's wide range stop loss. Yeah. Yeah. I also have a swing trade long in gold. It is a wide stop loss. Now let's have a look at U.S. equities. The market is about to open. Heads up for the bell. The casino is about to open. Actually, I'm gonna focus on this gold. Oh, I'm sorry. What happened here? I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. All right. So I am about 35 pips to get trigger long gold. Still holding this euro yen. I am. Hold on. So the market just opened. Let's have a look at U.S. equities. Now, very sketchy move during the London session and pre-market in U.S. equities. What happened here? Okay. 5-minute chart. Pretty sketchy move. Now, have a look at this, right? Price just liquidated these lows. These lows are still in place, so I will probably look for longs in U.S. equities. Let me just delete these drawings. Maybe not on the S&P 500 because the S&P 500 did break with the lows. So I'll look at the Nasdaq. Nasdaq is the same thing as the Dow. So let's have a look at the 2-minute chart, 1-minute chart here. All right, I'm gonna wait for this. Look at the U.S. dollar, right? Looking to extend or break with the daily highs. That would be good for my gold longs. I mean, in the sense that if let's have a look at the U.S. dollar. If the US dollar breaks with the daily highs, that would bring gold down, which will trigger me in long gold. All right. This is just a waiting game. Not to be greedy, guys, but I have been back testing and forward testing this. You know, adding to my winners like this, but this is the wrong one. Looking for a long. So let's. I'm not gonna take this. Of course, I'm not gonna take this. But I want to see what happens here. If you look at the beginning of the London session, right? This is the imbalance that I took my entry on, right? Right here, there's absolutely nothing. There's no inefficiencies, so this is the reason that I took this one, the first inefficiency in the market, right? Now, on the 1 minute chart, this is what I would, in fact, or this is what I am testing. Yeah, in 30 minutes there's news for the USD. Yeah, I know, I know, but I mean, let me take off my shoes. Yeah, I'm moving my stop losses at break even on this. Hold on, just a second. There you go. All right, so yeah, there's news. There's Jolt's job openings, right? But the thing is this, and more so in currency trading, you know, um, yeah, I mean, there's high impact events that you're not going to front run, right? But that doesn't mean that you should, run away or try to not trade during, you know, um, news. Because if that is your mindset, you're never ever going to you're never going to trade, because there's news every single day, and when there's no news, there's no volatility. So the markets are flat, super boring, and very difficult to make money. S&P, no, I said Nasdaq or the Dow. No, Nasdaq. All right, let's focus on the Nasdaq. hmm So what do you see here? Right here, clean break. So I could in fact look for longs here on the Nasdaq for a 6R. Mhm. Yeah, this is where this long should be. Hold on, let me have a look at this. Uh, Hold on, I'm just looking at my other screen, guys. Yeah, I'm not gonna take this just yet. I'm gonna wait for a little bit. But this looks very good. Euro yen. hmm Oh boy, I forgot about this. Yeah, this is. I mean, this should be in fact on another color. This should be yellow. This is a setup that I missed that I didn't take. Sadly, right? I mean, I'm not too keen on trading the Swiss franc, you know, and I really don't monitor this market. But yeah, I mean, this setup was really, really good. Uh-huh. Right, so the US dollar dropping. How, I mean, on the left side of my screen, I always have the US dollar currency index, right on the 10, 15-minute chart. I'm going to do the 7-minute chart. And I have the Japanese yen basket because these are the two currencies that I trade, right? Actively trade. Um, yeah, and all my trades, actually all of my trades, forex wise, are based on U.S. dollar or Japanese yen moves. All right, so let's wait. I just talked that. I just spoke like Borat. Oh, I just decided to go short for US dollar Swiss franc, but delayed it to wait your trade. Yeah, I mean, I can't tell you what to do, right? But what I can do is give you my opinion, and my opinion is that you are very late. Now, and the reason is this, mate. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna tell you why. Why I think you're very, very, very late on this trade, right? So, this is a 3-minute chart on the US dollar Swiss franc. I don't know if you trade the lower time frames or the higher time frames. I don't know, but I'm going to describe what I'm looking at on the US dollar Swiss franc based on my entry model, right? So basically, this is yellow because I missed this sniper entry, short, right? When I saw, when I saw this chart, price was already trading around these levels. So I completely and utterly missed it, right? Now, if you were to go short right here, right? Now, my first question is why? Why? Why would you ever go short here, right? You are, you're selling the US dollar, right? In the middle of a leg, right? So, you don't know if sellers are going to be strong enough to break with the structure. So, the probability of success of your trade is 50-50 at best. Now, second, where are you going to put your stop losses, right? You can't put your stop losses below this week high. No, you cannot, because this is not a strong high. The strong high is this one right here. You should put your stop losses above this high. And if you want to be completely safe, you should put your stop losses above the structure high. That gives you a very, very, very wide stop loss. Now, where are your targets going to be? Let's say here at this bottom low, right? Here at the Asian session highs. We're talking about a 1-to-1 risk to reward ratio if you were to short the US dollar Swiss franc right now. And we don't know if sellers are going to be strong enough to break with the structure. So that means that there's a high probability that you are going to, or your trade is going to get on a drawdown made. Right? Now, there's where you're going to panic. But, I mean, that's just me. That's just me. I don't chase the markets. If you miss a trade, that's fine. There is a ton of other opportunities. God damn it. I really, really want to get triggered long in gold. Hopefully, hopefully, hopefully. All right. So hopefully, hopefully, with news or the what is it? Jolt's job openings. Um, so it's expected that numbers are going to be lower than the previous release. Hopefully not, right? So on the 3 minute chart on the DXY, well, today was kind of and is kind of choppy, right? But what I dig about the short side on the US dollar is this fakey right here about the Asian session highs, right? So if we get, good jolts up and that or whatever, we might get that swipe of liquidity and then the move to the downside, which would trigger me long on gold. But you know what? I don't know. No one knows what's going to happen. The XY from a high of 1072, now 10707. What? 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 Oh man. Yeah, that's pure and utterly bearishness. Ugh. Back. 1 2. All right. Can you hear me? If you can hear me, please type yes on the chat. I would appreciate it. All right. 1 2 3. I don't know. I think so. All right. Okay. 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 I'm back. I'm sorry, but my power went out just for a bit. Uh-huh. All right. So let me just tell everybody that I am back. Uh-huh. All right. Good, 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 good. All right, cool. So, we are how much? 8 minutes away from U.S. data. Jolt's job openings. Tomorrow we have ISM services, PMI. We have non-farm employment change, ADPs, right? And we have NFPs, of course, on Friday. So, yeah, let's just wait for this setup to develop. Very nice, long on the euro yen here. Um, I'm gonna wait for U.S. data, to hit the wires. Let me just delete everything here. I'm gonna tell you what I'm looking at on the 5 minute chart. Now, everybody is a hindsight hero, right? Everybody is a hindsight hero. So, in hindsight, this was an amazing sniper entry long on, the Nasdaq. That's the main reason that I was talking about looking for longs in U.S. equities. But you know what? That pullback didn't happen. But this is an amazing 8.3 R. You know, yeah. I remember when I was just starting out. In this world of trading, um, missing this kind. I mean, I didn't trade the way that I do now, right? But missing, hindsight used to fuck me up really hard because, I would think about the money that I didn't make on that setup, but then I realized that, you can't think like that. You know, yeah, I mean, looking in hindsight is probably one of the worst things that a rookie trader can do. So here is where I should have entered long. An even an even bigger risk to reward ratio. Yeah. All right. But the thing is that I really don't like to trade pre-market. And I really hate trading the open. Right, the first 5 minutes. Um, the data shows me that I'm not profitable trading the open. Is it fine to keep the euro yen trade open during news? That is Olympus trade, and I'm pretty sure that he will update you if he decides to move his stop losses to break even, right? If he doesn't update the VIP group, it means that he hasn't touched his trade, and it's fine to leave it during the news. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look at this setup afterwards. Um, yeah, this is the one that I have to look at. Yeah. This, I mean, these kind of setups um, are the ones that I'm still not comfortable trading live, right? But I am working on them, you know, for the New York Open. All right, let's focus on gold because, I mean, that's where I have my buy limits. I just moved my I'm sorry. The stop losses on my buy limits below the Asian session lows. I don't wanna get stopped out. I don't wanna get stopped out on volatility. So my stop losses are this. This is my buy limit order. My I had my hold on. Targets are here, something like that. Something like that. And my original stop losses were here, but I decided to move them. Hey, I decided to move them below the Asian session low. Qué linda. All right, 2 minutes until we get that data out of the US. I need to screenshot this just a second. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. ¿Andaba qué? ¿A dónde? No jodas, no lo había visto nunca. Ah, el que me asustó en el baño. Puta. Oh, right. I don't know. I mean, the chat doesn't work here, so I'm gonna go to the actual link. All right, let's just wait for the U.S. data. There we go. Big spike in the U.S. dollar. There you go. Trigger us. Come on, trigger us. Trigger us. Big spike on the US dollar. Look at the Japanese yen spiking up to stop that or break even on this trade. Uh-huh. Come on, trigger us. Damn it. Big beat in this, Jolt's job opening. Can to be completely and utterly transparent with you, I don't know what they are. Number of jobs opening during the reported month, excluding the farming in. So there, those are the job numbers that are excluded during non-farm payrolls. All right, so this is good. Very big spike. So this is what I was talking about earlier, guys. If we, if the data, came out as it did, beating expectations, this a spike high is what I was looking for to get triggered long gold. And let's have a look at the U.S. equities markets. All right. Damn. Come on, trigger us. It's NCD USD chart. I don't understand what you're saying. I don't know. Wow. What I dig also about this is that the moving gold, is not as volatile as the move in other, U.S. dollar-driven markets like the Euro USD. If you notice here, I mean, from high to low, we're talking about 0.3% in gold. Oh man, don't tell me that you're not gonna trigger me. No, this is where the news hits the wires. Well, yeah, this is good. This is good. Now let's look at the 1 minute chart. This is my entry zone. All this, and of course, my entry is a few pips above my zone because I got tired of not getting triggered by 2 pips. Now all of this just liquidity waiting to be taken out. What? You see the NCD USD chart? Oh, I'm sorry, mate. Because I don't know why. Uh, yeah, I'm sorry. I mean, because the power went off here, everything shut down, and I think it just, you know, it stayed fixed. I'm sorry. There's nothing I can. Let's see. There you go. I fixed it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I fixed it. I fixed it. All right. So I am 16 pips from getting triggered long gold. Hmm. How about now? Can you see the gold chart? Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, the US dollar is soaring. And what I dig about this particular, price action is that if you notice, the US dollar is just breaking with the highs massively, super bullish, right? But gold is not breaking with the lows, right? This is the protected low that um, that I'm focusing on. Um, just to be safe, I place my stop losses below the Asian session lows, a little bit wide, which is fine. Euro US dollar. What about it? I mean, there's nothing to do on the Euro USD. All right, 8 pips. All right, price got to all right, 1 pip from my entry. One pip from my entry, and if I don't get triggered, I'm gonna be fucking pissed. No way. All right, triggered. Triggered long gold. I got triggered long gold. Let's see what happens here. So my entry is here, actually. All right, looks very snipey. But we are still not in the clear, guys. We're still not in the clear. But you know, I dig the setup. I really dig the setup. Uh, 75. So these were my entries. All right. So I've been live for quite a few. I think I've been live for an hour now. Yeah, got triggered long gold, both on the VIP and the swing trading group, guys. So I got triggered gold long. I'm going to end my show now, my live show now. If you are a VIP, you're going to get, updates on how I manage this trade. If you're not, you're not. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you tomorrow. Cheers.